couldn't let this night pass without chatting to some very familiar faces who have joined us. Welcome, everyone. Aoibhinn, we need to chat to you first because a lot of people might think of Falling Slowly, but for me, it is without a doubt one of the greatest salsas of all time. The lift that you did, the helicopter, do you remember it?
I do remember it. How could I ever forget it? Yeah.
I think we need to have a look at it because it's you with no hands. And I actually think that we did a bit of research earlier on today. You are the only female celeb to have ever pulled this off. Watch her go. Wait for it. And they're gone. Sorry, could you do it now?
Yeah, I think there was an element of it was the first season. We were going in green.
There's no health and safety. That's what you're going with. Well,
we went in green, yeah.
Well, it looked great, and you were absolutely fantastic. I could watch that all day. Clelia, though, we need to talk about your movie week in season 3.
Well, Tali wanted me to do that movie as well. I said no. I didn't leave it to Aoibhinn.
Of course. You did this instead.
I loved it.
Look at you go.
I thought I was going to be voted out that night, so I just went, have the crack.
And the crack you did.
They did, and I went 70s for the look for tonight as well.
She stayed on theme, okay? Well
stayed
done.
on theme.
Fred, you also stayed on theme, okay? Because there are so many moments that I would like to talk about your series, but I really, really want to get to your dance-off. And more importantly, the slip that you survived.
I'm actually getting post-traumatic stress now looking at that.
Wait, the 3, 2, there we go. Style it out. This is what the show is all about. Would you like to remind everybody that that was a dance-off and you were saved in that dance-off?
I was saved, yeah. Well, this is the thing with the dance-off. No one wants to be in the dance-off. But I was very lucky because I got to be in the dance-off. I got a second chance. It's your second chance, your dance-off. And I got the second chance 3 times in a row.
Delighted. Okay, no, we can't go there.
Yeah, it's okay, I'm fine now. We're talking tonight.
Just about. Carl Mullen, champion of Dancing with the Stars.
The fact that I'm here as a champion and Aoibhinn Garrity isn't a disgrace.
There's obviously so many moments that we could talk about with Carl Mullen, but there's one in particular that I would like to go back to, and that is Carl versus the table.
The plan for this dance was for me to start off dancing on a table, and we were practicing the swivels while on the table. But upon reflection, we think maybe it wasn't the best idea. I still have bruises from that. Can I be honest? I genuinely think that's the moment that won it for us. Because I think people were like, geez, he's working very hard. Fair play to him. I actually think that was the moment.
I don't know as well, do people know that you hold the record for going through the most pairs of shoes?
Yeah, pretty much one a week.
Yeah, that too. Need a bit of both. Ellen Keane, I mean, everybody here will know the nerves every single week, going back in all over again, just when you think you've nailed it, and then Monday morning rolls around and you haven't.
Oh my God, it's so humbling. You think, oh my God, I've mastered a dance, and then you start again on a Monday morning, and everything that you've learned the week before out the window, and you spend like 3 days convincing yourself that you're not going to remember the moves, but like hopefully by Friday you do.
And you did.
Sometimes.
Time and time again, you absolutely
They don't know what you don't know.
Exactly. They don't know what you don't know. Wrong but strong. That's the advice that we're going with. Benny McGuinness.
Yeah, Laura.
You are the only celebrity who got to rock the boat. We have an Olympian rower who hasn't even managed to do that.
Oh, it was amazing. Of the 9 dances I did, that was the most fun. When my pro dancer, Hannah Kelly, said to me, we're going to start the dance on a banana boat, I thought she was joking. And we're going to finish the dance with us rowing across the floor. It was, as I said, it was so much fun. And can I borrow the banana boat for the Olympia?
I think so.
The Olympia gig coming up in June.
That's a good sell. Well done.
I
also think as well, since you enjoyed it so much, would you give us another rendition of Rock the Boat, don't rock the boat, baby, rock the boat, don't take the boat over, rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby, rock the boat. We can, I know I really went for it. I am fully into tonight. Fred Cook, I am expecting the two of you to be down on the floor doing that later, yes?
We're on our way. Let's go.
Of course you are. Thanks for being here tonight for this very big episode, 100 episodes of Dancing with the Stars. Yes, and it is time for the good stuff because it's time to talk about record holders. And we need to settle things once and for all. Marty, would you like to remind us of the record that you hold, and it's not for the Marty Party?
No. This is kind of embarrassing, but I suppose I have to reveal exclusively tonight just to you, Laura.
Thank you.
I hold the record for a while for the lowest score ever given to any competitor.
And what was that score?
And that score was 2 points.
Yes! I think that deserves a round of applause. Come on, Marty.
And you know, Brian Redman and myself had a kind of a beautiful chemistry. I mean, he seemed to love giving me 2 points every week.
Oh,
and when he was in a generous mood, when he was nice to me, he gave me 3.
Oh, do you hear that?
And the only thing I'd say about the Redmonds is his wife and his beautiful daughter, the 2 of them, always voted for me.
Of course, of course, of course. You've got it all in there now, Marcy, in fairness. But, Father Ray, I think that you hold the bragging rights, though. Are we correct on that one?
Well, Laura, I'm not one for boasting, really,
Yes.
you know, but nevertheless, I took the title of Marty, Kylie and myself in 2020, where the one and only beautiful Brian gave me a number.
What?
Oh, no!
Oh, amazing. I think he got a bit confused, and I actually think he was ranking you that much.
And I did challenge Marty to a dance-off if he wanted his title back. But he didn't come back to me on it yet, so
Well,
I don't know
let's
what's going
see
to happen
if
there.
we can get that out. Actually, here, have a little look at that #1 paddle.
Oh, my
We can
God.
see it in its full glory in just a moment, Ray. This is back in 2020. Yourself and Kylie, I like that you mentioned her as well. Okay, so there's the 2 of you. There we go. Oh, amazing. Grania, the costumes on Dancing with the Stars are always a standout moment, but you have a very special moment with John Nolan.
Indeed, the legend that is John
Yeah.
Nolan. And so you think you're great, you've got plaits down to your arse, you look like a Tenerife souvenir from 1980s, and then out walks Britney Spears, meets the Vienna Boys Choir, and really puts you in your place.
Were
The
you so
smell of
jealous?
baby powder off him, the amount it took to get him into that costume.
I mean, it was absolutely brilliant. I am so jealous of it as well. Katia, you got to live out your dreams on Dancing with the Stars as one of the biggest Beyonce fans going. You started off in the crowd. Look at this.
We were literally sat in the audience, and I remember this is my 3rd dance, and I said, if I get to dance to Beyonce, I will go home happy at any point. And we got to do that with her Venus. It was so much fun.
I know, it was
Bit of
absolutely
voguing.
stunning. There she goes, giving it face. Groth, you stole your best friend's song for Eurovision week.
That's right, I danced to In Your Eyes by Niamh Kavanagh, and the only thing I was thinking about when I was doing that was we just started with, I used to do a handstand off Stephen's leg, and I was absolutely terrified about that. And then when she walked in, just in the audience, just went, "Don't mess this up!" And I was like, oh God, that's not what I need.
And you didn't mess it up, in
I
fairness.
did, and I got through it. Yeah, we survived.
Kevin. How
are you?
We have to talk to you. Now, you were only on the show last year, but
was.
you have already given us one of the most iconic moments. I would love you to have a little look at this.
Okay.
Like I always say, Dancing with the Stars, yes, it's a dance show, but also it's entertainment. If everybody was incredible, boring, one person would be stuck in my head forever. Kevin Dundon, Shrek.
Kevin Dundon as Shrek will go down in history. That costume, that makeup, he is so much fun.
He was eclectic, incredible, amazing. I couldn't take my eyes off him. I remember after that week, everybody was talking about Kevin Dundon, the Shrek.
Ever since then, when I see him on TV and I hear him on radio, I just can't really take him seriously. Kevin, I'm so sorry.
Kevin, to those. There he is. How do those comments feel from Dear and from Arthur?
Amazing. To be honest, I completely froze when I went on that stage for the, and I was saying to Rebecca, I says, I don't know where I am. She's counting me and going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said, forget about it. Shrek is going rogue. And he did.
And he did go rogue. Oh, Kevin Dundon and our celebrities, everyone.